Ready for a no meat, no egg, no dairy, fast, low cost, little energy to make, great tasting meal? Then let's make one. Hello, it's going to be a great pizza. This is going to be kind of an exotic pizza. I've done this before. Just this time I'm making a video for it, so you'll be able to make this yourself. It's terrific. So what it is a mixture for the big flavor part of this. It's a mixture of yellow curry and roasted garlic marinara. That's what's going to be the sort of the sauce for it. So I've got some beautiful hickory smoked tofu. It's very thin, beautiful smoked tofu. That's going to be in the sauce, be mixed in. And then I've got some portobello mushrooms. I've got some zucchini, some green onions, and some cilantro. That's all going to go on here. And that's what's just going to be the whole base of this particular pizza. This is going to have a real exotic flavor with that yellow curry marinara on it. So I'm going to cut away here real quick. I'm going to get all this stuff prepped, okay, that you see here. Just get it all ready to go on the pizza. And then I'll come back and I'll assemble the pizza. So I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. So I'm going to start putting this together. So I just want to show you, I've got my cilantro chopped up here really nice. I've got my green onion all chopped up, ready to go on. I softened the mushrooms I had were already softened, so I put them in a little bit of water in the bottom of the bowl. I microwave them for a couple of minutes, and they just get this, they pick up a lot of moisture, and they stay nice and moist on the pizza. I like them that way. I do eat them the other way. In fact, I just posted a video last week where I just used the mushrooms without doing the sort of, I don't want to call it cooking, but getting them so they're nice and moist like this. I like them both ways. So my zucchini here, I did this in the microwave just for 2 minutes and got it nice and soft. Because remember, this pizza, these crusts are already done. So you're talking about 6 minutes. That's all I ever put these in for. And they get nice and crispy brown around the outside. Everything is cooked. That's at 450 in the toaster oven. And it's just 6 minutes and they're ready to eat. They're fantastic. So I've got the tofu, the very thin tofu, as you can see there. It's about the size of a quarter. If you took a quarter and laid it on here round, it'd be about that size. So then that's a full serving. So that's the zucchini, the tofu, and the mushrooms, and then the cilantro. So I'm going to mix the sauce together. So I'm going to put the herbs in, and I'm going to put the tofu in and the sauce. That's all going to be mixed together. Then I'm going to put that all on the pizza, and then I'm going to put the mushrooms on top of that, and that's going to be, and the zucchini, and that'll be, so those will be separate from the tofu, which is the stuff at the bottom. So what I like to do first is take a little bit of olive oil, and I just drizzle this on a little bit around the outside edge of this, and then a little bit down the middle, like that. And the reason I do that is I'm going to rub it in with my fingers, and this gives a nice barrier against all the real moist sauce. So it doesn't make it lessens the moisture getting into the dough. And also the olive oil is really nice on it as well. But it's like a barrier for all the moisture. So the oil doesn't mix with water. The sauce is all water, basically. And so it'll sit on top better. A little bit will get into the crust, but it's minimal. Because the oil really does a real good job of putting a barrier. It also helps the edges, because you can't quite get the sauce right to the edge, so it's nice, they crisp up really nice, and I like that a lot. So I'm going to take the sauce, pour it in here, because I got to put the other stuff in it. So I'm going to take the cilantro and the onion, which goes in with it, and I'm going to take the tofu, and that's all going to be mixed together, and then that will go on the base here. So let's do that. Let's get something to stir it with. Let's get that, because I like getting that sauce all over the tofu, on all sides and everything. It makes it really nice because that smokiness comes out and it's really great. Okay. All right, so that's ready to go on. You see that's all mixed up. Everything's got it all over it. I'm just going to pour it on here and spread it around with the fork. Make sure it gets out here evenly. Fork and my fingers, of course. I just want to get a piece of tofu everywhere and try to get the sauce. I always like to do this on my pizzas, get the sauce all the way out to the edge, which is great. Because that way you don't, you're not sort of missing it. Oh, if you could just smell that, it is just beautiful, just amazing smell. That the yellow curry mixed with the marinara is just unbelievable. Okay, let's see, so probably get one there. Just try to get it even, so you have a little bit in every bite is what you really want to do. That looks pretty good. I think we got just about every inch of it covered. I like these bite-sized pieces because they're just easier when you go to eat this versus having large pieces that, may drag off of the pizza and stuff when you're trying to eat it. But there, that's great. Okay, so take a look at that. Let's see, hold this whole thing, just so you can see it, how beautiful that is. Okay, so now I'm going to put the zucchini on here because I want this touching the sauce real nice like that. And I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of seasoning on top of this. All right, let's see if we can get these even somehow. Okay, good. Okay, very good. So I'm going to take a little bit of black pepper at this point and just put a little bit over the top of this zucchini, which will be real nice. And then I'm going to take a little bit of onion powder. Just go over the top of the zucchini just like that. Just get some more flavor in that zucchini. And garlic powder, excuse me. That was garlic powder first and then onion powder now. But just a tiny bit, just to give it some added boost of flavor, which is really good. Now these mushrooms I already did that way when I did them in the microwave before. They had all that stuff in them, which is the onion powder, all that black pepper. So they're already seasoned. And then I'm just going to put these on top. Oh, look at that. This is just going to be fantastic pizza. Oh, see if we get them spread around nice. Look at that. Wow, that's just amazing. That is just beautiful. Take a look at that. Can you see that? Oh man, that's just absolutely beautiful. Okay, so this is ready to go into the toaster oven. It's going to take about 6 minutes. So I'm going to cut away and I will be back. Okay, I'm back. It's out. Oh, it smells incredible. It's just beautiful. So I'm going to cut this up. Now normally, well not normally, I cut it several different ways. So tonight I'm going to do the 4, so it makes the little squares. I do 3 sometimes, so that just kind of gives it a little longer pieces. Just depends on how you want to manage it and eat it, but I'm going to cut into 4 pieces. And by the way, this crust, you can get this at TJ's. It's a great crust. They come actually, and if you've seen my other pizza videos, I use the same crust a lot, and about 15 and a half, 16 inches somewhere in there, and about 6 and a half, 6 inches width. So you can't get the 16 in normal toaster oven. So, and a single half of this is a great serving for a single person. Like I'm going to eat this tonight. But you could cut it in half and then put both of them in a regular toaster oven. If you have like one I have is 13 by 13 inside. So I can just stack them together, and I've done that. So it works really well. But they're pre-made. They're great. They're also pre-cooked. So you just have to, this is 6 minutes in the toaster oven and everything is ready to eat. So I'm going to cut this up. One that way, and just one this way. So I have these square pieces. And we're going to test it out. How's that? Let's see how good this is. That is absolutely amazing. That is really, the combinations here, the yellow curry and the marinara together. Oh, man, this is great. You're going to love this pizza. I'm FOODMAKER V, and remember, the best investment you'll ever make is an investment in your health. I'll see you next time.